Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to round 8 of the 2012 FIA Formula 2 Championship. So Luciano Becchetta on pole, Marcus Pommer on second on the grid, and the race is about to get underway. The safety car pulls away, and round 8 of the 2012 Formula 2 Championship begins, but it is behind the safety car, as you can see, because of the very wet weather we have here at Spa-Francorchamps. Oh, safety car is in this lap then, so that's just been announced on race control. That's a very, very quick turnaround, so the lights are out now on the Mercedes safety car, and after only one lap behind, the rain is coming down harder, but the stewards have decided that we are okay to go racing here. We've got 36 minutes of this race remaining, and away we go. Becchetta's already managed to pull out a decent advantage over Pommer, over a second already, as they all stream down into La Source. You can only see Becchetta as they come into the first corner. Here comes Marocca, past Alex Fontana. Then here comes Garelli and Zanella, fairly calm. Axel Jeffries, good start from him. He's now found himself up into 7th position, getting past Dan McKenzie. As they, oh, we've got a spinner further back. That may have been Mihai Marinescu up at the hairpin. We'll have to clarify that. I just caught it out of the corner of my eye. But up Eau Rouge for the first time. Becchetta has got away at the front from Marcus Pommer, which is exactly what he needed to do. And of course, Becchetta's not going to have any spray in front of him, which is going to be very important. Zanella's going to be challenging Garelli, perhaps by the time they get up to Les Combes. It's pretty wet out there, isn't it? Becchetta has got himself over a second ahead of Marcus Pommer at the moment. And in case you haven't been following Formula 2 this season, if you're within a second of the driver in front at 2 points on the circuit, you're then able to use your overboost button, which gives you an extra 75 brake horsepower. Zanella has got past Garelli. There's Christopher Zanella, and there is Vittorio Garelli. Axel Jeffries is running strongly in these wet conditions as well. He, on that last lap, managed to find a couple of tenths of a second. We've got yellow flags out on the run down into La Source, so I don't know what's happened there, but just looking out of our commentary box I can see the waved yellows. Hopefully we'll find out. Zanella going past Fontana now, and it is the
Daniel
20
McKenzie.
car of Daniel McKenzie, who has obviously gone off is that on the inside? Is that...
He could have dropped it coming out of the hairpin, but that's quite a bit of damage. He's hit the rear right corner and done the back end, so that's no small impact.
Safety car deployed. Safety car is deployed, so that means that Kevin Marocca will have to back off. That's bad news for Becchetta. He'd built up a 3.1 second advantage. Hopefully we'll be able to find out exactly where Dan McKenzie's car is. He was out of the car, of course, which was very good to see. But we had the wave yellows here on the start-finish straight, so it must have been around the La Source area. There's been a large amount of shuffling going on. So here's Becchetta across the line, and Pommer in second. Third is Kevin Marocca. He managed to get past Alex Fontana a few laps ago, didn't he? Zanella got past Fontana as well. Then we've got Jeffries, Tusha, and then Hurst and Zamparelli, I think, will be the next guys. So Tusha's made up a couple of places through all that as they begin to stack up now behind the safety car here at Spa-Francorchamps. 30 minutes remaining on the clock, and everything. Oh, someone's going straight on down there. Is that a rear left? That's Zanella, isn't it? What's happened to Christopher Zanella? Here we go. It's in the spray there, and Zanella just goes into the back of him. It's a bit of a strange one because he'd slowed down, hadn't he, for the safety car? It looked like he had backed off. But yeah, into the back of Kevin Marocca, and you have to say Marocca wasn't doing anything particularly erratic, was he? So I think that was a mistake from Christopher Zanella. Also got Zamparelli, so Zamparelli and Hurst both
Hurst has a puncture. In fact, both of them, do they both have punctures?
Yeah, the front left on Zamparelli's car is up, so it's a rear right puncture for Zamparelli. Where's the puncture for Hurst?
It's a rear left. I think they might have had side-to-side contact there.
Kevin Marocca has finally made it back round to the pit lane as well. There's Hurst and Zamparelli having discussions with their engineers. Marocca comes in. Luciano Becchetta continues to lead this race, which is currently under the safety car. We've got 25 minutes to go here at Spa-Francorchamps. We've had a red flag declared. According to the timing screens, the race has been red flagged. Well, I wonder if... I'm not really sure what that's going to be for, unless it's the weather conditions.
I'd say the weather conditions have beaten us. You can see across the track there's quite a big puddle. It's just getting treacherous. Clearly visibility isn't great. We saw Zanella hit the back of Marocca, so it's a red flag.
Yep, so that means the cars will come back around and line up on the grid, and whether we will wait for this race to wait for the rain to subside, wait for the clear-up operations to end, and then restart behind the safety car. We'll wait and see. The clock has stopped on 25 minutes and 1 second. So, well, we'll just have to wait and see exactly how this transpires, because if it is permanently abandoned, then we haven't done half race distance, have we? So that'll be interesting as well with regards to points and that kind of thing. So as the red flag is out, Becchetta leads, Pommer is second, it's third for Alex Fontana, fourth for Vittorio Gorelli, fifth for Axel Jeffries, sixth place for Matteo Tuscia, seventh Partiva Suresh-Warren. So close to getting his first Formula 2 point yesterday, but just lost it on the last lap to David Zhu. 8th place is Mihai Marinescu, 9th for David Zhu, and 10th place for Mauro Calamia.
It'd be interesting to see how these results actually pan out if we don't get going. The race director has, of course, gone out to look at the conditions. We've had no driving and continued rain, so if it was stopped due to the conditions, which it was, then I can't see this going again. And then we count back to the lap before the race suspension. Now, Zanella was on track on the race before the on the lap before the suspension, so we shall see.
And we've just had word over the timing screens that the race will not be resumed. So I think that's it as far as the round 8 of the 2012 FIA Formula 2 Championship goes. Luciano Becchetta will in effect win it. Marcus Pommer in second, and well, those two we know for certain. As far as Zanella and Marocca and everyone else go, that'll have to be decided on the countback. So at the moment, Becchetta, Pommer and Fontana are the top three, but as I say, we'll have to wait for official word really from the race director and how the countback works. But we have been rained off here at Spa, and there you can see the results. Again, I believe they are provisional. Here we've got the podium ceremony. Third place for Alex Fontana, second for Marcus Pommer, race winner in the tamest of circumstances, Luciano Becchetta on top step of the podium. And his first place trophy will be handed over by Alicia Regazzoni, the daughter of former F1 driver Clay Regazzoni, who was of course the European Formula 2 champion in 1970, runner-up in Formula 1 in 1974 for Ferrari. Her first race meeting in 20 years for Alicia, and she has told us how delighted she is to be here this weekend. Thank you very much for joining us at Spa-Francorchamps this weekend. 3 weeks' time, though, we will be at Brands Hatch. So from myself, Jack Nicholls, James Gornall, who joined me in the commentary box, we'll see you in 3 weeks' time at the Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit in the UK. Thank you from everyone here at Formula 2.